Hello, Kate with Zuna. I have on my charts a paint bar study, which I labeled it Trend H. It's a trained paint bar study. Simply paints blue if the bias if the trend is up, and paints red if the trend is down. And you have several inputs here which you can leave to default. If you want to change the comp bars, you can do so. I have it set to 6, style of the paint bar and colors, and excuse me, several uses. You can use this to manage a trade, so if you're long or if you're short, as long as the paint bar is blue, you can stay with the trade. It gives you a little bit of confidence. Another use is to use it as an anchor or as a bias, so you know which side of the market to lean on. For example, yeah, it's been blue here, so you would want to lean on the long side. Um, Another thing you can do, this is a 1 minute chart and this is a 30-minute chart, but you could set this to 15 or 60-minute, whichever you like. I have down here a value chart, and up here I have the paint bar study, the trend paint bar study. And since we're looking to lean long, what happened is, do you see how we came down and the paint bar turned red here, and then blue, and then red, and then blue? Well, what you want to do is wait for paint bars to turn red and price declines, and then you want to see it turn blue. Once it's blue, you want to look to buy a pullback or buy the break, okay? And you want to do that between -4 and -8. And if the paint bars don't turn on the little pullback, the paint bars don't turn red, then you can buy the pullback, okay? And the value charts below 4 and 8. And then what you would want to do is scale out accordingly. One way you can scale out is to get out about 50% or 60% of your, in other words, 2/3, and then let the last remainders just ride those up. Now, not every time you're not going to catch a nice rally like this, but what happens is, on the average, that's the reason why you would get out majority of it at a certain amount, and that would depend on which instrument you're trading. For example, on ES, you could whatever your stop is, if your stop, try to make your first target at least equal to your stop, and you'll catch several of these big ones a week, and then the rest of them will be smaller ones, and then the rest of them will be somewhere between this and the small ones. So those would be your medium, and all of those averaged together will give you a nice robust profits. So that's something very simple essentially. So you would go, now if you don't want to use an anchor, you would just go, okay, we're looking to sell. Okay, paint bar turned blue again. So you could do that. You could trade both sides of the market if you wanted to. I just wanted to show you that if you used an anchor, it's a little bit better. For example, here this morning, trend turned, so you could, on the anchor, so you could start looking or leaning on the short side. And that's pretty much it. And you could combine this simple indicator with the value chart, or if you want to use another type of indicator that you prefer, you can do that. And if you guys have any questions, you can reach me at zuna@hotmail.com. Thanks for watching.